Hey y'all. Today I'm going to make a recipe that I've never made before. It's peach batter pudding. And it comes from a recipe book that I have called Lowney's Cookbook. It was first published in 1907, and this is a revised edition from 1912. So I can't quite make out how this is going to turn out. At first I thought, well, it's like a peach cobbler, but it's got eggs in it. And it does say pudding, and it doesn't have any spices in it. So I can't hardly cook without some kind of spice. So I'm going to put a little bit of cinnamon and mace in there, which I think would be good. So it calls for, which I've already mixed in this bowl, 1 cup of flour, a teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 cup of sugar. So it's not going to be real sweet. But the peaches, my sister and I went to our local orchard yesterday and got the peaches. I ate 3 of them yesterday and 1 this morning when I got up. And they're very juicy, very ripe. So I was thinking about putting another peach in there, but it calls for 2 cups. And I'm thinking I want to make some other dishes, so I'll just go by the recipe and use 2 cups of quartered peaches. Now, and I already mixed, it calls for a cup of milk and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Now the recipe is not very descriptive about, how to mix it and everything. It says mix sugar, salt, flour, eggs, and milk. When smooth, add the peaches. Pour into buttered baking dish and bake in a moderate oven for 1 hour. Serve immediately with wine sauce. Well, I don't have wine. I don't drink wine. I don't like wine, so I'll just leave that off. So I have buttered my dish. This is a Temptations dish, and you normally don't have to put any, butter or cooking spray or anything in them because nothing sticks to them. But I put the butter in there, and there's, as you can see, there's quite a bit left in there. So I guess that'll mix with all the stuff that's in there. Okay, let's see. Sugar, salt, flour, eggs, and milk. Okay, I have a cup of milk. This happens to be oat milk, and I added the 2 tablespoons of lemon juice to this. So I'm going to pour it in. I'm going to mix it. And wouldn't you know it, I don't have anything to mix it with. Let me get a spoon. Okay. But I thought, I could make a peach cobbler, a peach pie. But I wanted something different, And I can tell you, these peaches are really good. They're so juicy, I had to eat them. I ate them over the sink because they were so juicy. Okay, I'm going to mix this and try to get all the lumps out of there. I'll be back when I get it smooth. Okay, I'm going to sprinkle a little mace, a little cinnamon, all right. Mix it till it's smooth. Then it says add the peaches. Okay. Alright, in it goes. So I have no idea how it's going to turn out. You know, the first time I cook a recipe, I try to cook it like it says. Although I just couldn't imagine this without some kind of cinnamon or mace, cloves, cardamom, something like that, you know. Okay, let me go get it in the oven. Okay, I've got it in my air fryer. I'm going to clean up my mess here. And got to think about what else do I want to do with these peaches other than just eating them. I mean, they're just so good. Peach is one of my favorite things to eat. I feel very fortunate that we do have a local orchard. Makes it nice. Different times of the year we can get fresh tomatoes, you know, especially if you don't have a garden like me. And well, they have other things there, but now the original recipe was for apple batter pudding, but you can use peaches. I guess you could use some other kind of fruit that you might like, and so we'll just see how it turns out. You and me both to find out, you know, is it going to be good? Is it going to be nasty? I hope not. And I did use Kroger unbleached all-purpose flour, regular sugar. I used bottled lemon juice. I used oat milk. You can use regular milk, salt, and sugar. So I'll be back when the peach batter pudding is finished. And maybe it'll be good. I could always pour some fresh cream on top. That would be good. So I'll see y'all later. Bye. Okay, I've taken it out of the oven. It puffed up just a little bit. And I've got it on the Gen Air cooling off. So I'm going to let it completely cool. And then I'll come back and do a little taste test. I hope it tastes good. You know, you hate to make a recipe and then it doesn't turn out and you feel like you wasted your ingredients. So we'll see how it is. I'll be back in a little while. Okay, y'all, let's see how this is. It's falling. And let me get a little bit here. Okay, it held together good. It looks doughy to me. Let's see. I guess the real taste is going to be the true measure of what it could be. It smells good. The crusty part of it is kind of like, reminds me of a Dutch baby. And here's some, it's just the dough part of it. Here's a piece of dough that's got a little brown on it. And the spices, I didn't put so much in there that it's overpowering. It's okay. It's thick or doughy, and I'm not sure if I care for that. It doesn't taste bad, you know. But this part right here, let me see if I can up. Yeah. This part, you know, the top, the crust and all that, reminds me of a Dutch baby. And it's not sweet. You know, it only had 1/4 of a cup of sugar in it, so it's not anywhere near sweet. So if you don't like sweet desserts, you would like this. Now I'm going to put some heavy whipping cream on here. Let's see how that works. Well, I think the whipping cream doesn't really improve it or whatever. Well, I'd have to say I would probably never make this again. I'll eat it. I might even share it with my sister and get her critique. We love talking about new recipes and if they're good or bad or what we would change. So, yeah, I wouldn't make it again. I can eat it. You know, it's not horrible, but it's just kind of tasteless, I guess I'd want to say. So, do I recommend it? Well, that's up to you, whether or not you want to experiment and waste 3 luscious peaches. So, yeah, kind of gummy. All right, well, I'll end this video and hope y'all have a good afternoon, a good day. And please remember to be kind to someone. Someone needs your kindness today. Bye. You know, I wanted to add something to this video. You know, I could choose to not post this video. I could just delete it. But I think it's important for especially new cooks or cooks who are not real confident in the kitchen to know that a lot of times you make a recipe and it doesn't turn out good, or you know, you don't like it. But I think I want to show the realities of cooking and trying new recipes. It won't go to waste. You know, I'll share it with my sister. I know she'll eat it. I think she might agree with me that it's really not that good. You know, like I say, it doesn't taste horrible, and you know, I can eat it, but it's not bringing me any kind of pleasure or enjoyment eating it. And even the spices I put in there, I probably could have put twice as much, and I don't think it would have made much difference. I think because it was gummy and it wasn't, you know, it used the word pudding in the recipe, you would think it would be more like pudding instead of just doughy. So that's all the extra I wanted to say. So y'all have a good evening, good day, and please remember to be kind. Someone needs your kindness today. Bye.